Okay, so here we have a definite integral, and this is a case where we're going to be doing u substitution on a definite integral, and we will have to change the bounds in this case to solve it. So let's do this. The first thing I'm going to do is figure out a u. Alright, so a good u in this case would be x squared plus 1, right? Because it will simplify into what we need. I'll show you what I mean by that. So let me show here, u sub. So for my u sub, I'm going to choose my u equal to x squared plus 1. Then my du is going to be equal to 2x dx. And I want to replace x dx, right? So in that case, what's going to happen is going to be du over 2 is equal to x dx. So now I'm going to replace this entire thing with a d over 2. That just means I'm going to have to take a half out of the integral, which isn't too bad to do. So let's do this. It's going to be half, and we're going to have the same integral from 0 to 1. But actually, this is where something important happens that we have to notice. We're going to have to change our bounds, right? When we do a u substitution, we have to change our bounds for a definite integral, all right? So let's do this. The way you want to change the bounds is you want to actually use this statement right here, and you just want to replace in the x value. So let's say in this case, my x is equal to 0 in this case, right? So it's going to be u is equal to 0 squared plus 1. That means my u is going to be equal to 1, all right? So I'm going to put my 1 over here, all right, as the bottom bound. And let's do the same thing for this one. I'm going to use green. So u is going to be equal to, instead of 0, it's 1. We're going to take this top bound here, so it's going to be 1 squared plus 1, which is equal to 2. So let's put 2 over here. I'm going to put it in green so you guys can see it properly. All right. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to substitute my u in and put in my du. So it's going to be u cubed du. Boom. Now what are we going to do? Now we're just going to integrate this. All right. So now we're going to get, this is going to be u to the 4, u to the 4, 1 over 4, right? And then I'm going to multiply this 1 over 2 by what I get here. So it's going to be 1 over 2 times, let's do this, 1 over 4, u cubed, sorry, u to the 4th, sorry about that. And we're going to put our bounds like this. We're going to draw a line, and you're going to put your bounds in. So it's going to be 1, 2. All right. Now what you want to do is you want to simplify this further. It's going to be 1 over 8 u to the 4, 1, 2. Now you just want to sub your bounds in straight into our equation here. So it's going to be equal to 1 over 8 times 2 to the 4th. Subtract, remember this 2 came from this bound over here, by the way, right? Subtract is a 4. Subtract 1 over 8 multiplied by 1, which is the other bound, to the 4th, right? Because then if we simplify this further, it's going to be 2. Subtract 1 over 8, and then which is then equal to 15 over 8. And that is our final answer for this question.